My name is Stan Coulthard. I'm a firefighter with Bay County Fire Rescue. I've been in the fire service 16 and a half years. I'm proud to be a member of the greatest profession in this country, I believe, and the greatest brotherhood. I love my job, I love what we do, and I'm also an inventor. And I wanted to figure out a way to make our jobs safer, easier, and to do a better job for our customers. Easily, job that we do on the fire ground is overhaul. 75% of the time we're in a fire, in the hazardous environment, we're doing overhaul. That's when we get really wore out. The number one injury on the fire ground is stress, strain, and exhaustion. We get this during overhaul because we're whipped after we get that fire knocked out, and now we got to spend 2 hours hauling a line around, going to every place in this room, extinguishing deep-seated charring and smoldering. I thought there needed to be a better way to do that. Also, the number one mechanism of injury on the fire ground is a charged hose line. Well, 75% of the time we're carrying a hose line, we're doing overhaul. So I wanted to be able to take that hose out of your hand to make it a safer job. What I did is I came up with a product called the Overhaul Line. And what that does, this simple tool will take 90% of the water we use away from overhaul. It will also take about 80% of the labor. It's a simple concept. This is a quick connect coupling that will ride directly behind your attack nozzle. You put it on the pre-connect, it lives there, it stays there. Most times when we go into a 1-2 room fire with contents, we can have that fire blacked out with 30 to 50 gallons of water. If we do our job correctly, we got a dry floor. The problem comes, the way we've been doing it is we use that same attack line, 100 gallon a minute nozzle, to do overhaul. And we're dumping a lot more water than we need to, and we are working way harder than we need to. So with this, you've got this quick connect in line, your attack nozzle here, here's the hose. As soon as you black out the fire, you call for the overhaul line. It has a simple quick connect. You don't have to turn the line off. You don't have to gate it down. This is meant to run at the same pressure you're pumping a nozzle. 100 PSI at the nozzle's fine. All you got to do is pop it in. That will then charge 25 foot of heavy duty hose, 3/4 inch. Basically, it's a glorified garden hose, but it's a bad one. It puts out great water. It has a penetrating nozzle. This can be run into sheetrock. It can be pushed down into upholstery, piles of debris. And now you can easily walk throughout the burn area and put the water exactly where it's needed and just give it a bump. What makes it even more efficient is this. In this section is a Class A foam cartridge. And it simply drops into this compartment. So as the water flows through the nozzle, it's picking up surfactant. So you actually have wet water helping it to soak into the fire more deeply and more efficiently. So literally this puts out 10 gallons a minute. So we've gone from doing overhaul with a 100 gallon a minute nozzle to 10. Water issue gone. I can carry this around in a fire all afternoon and not get tired. We're taking 80% of the work out. It's safer, it's easier, it does a better job for the customer, and we're not getting hurt and tired.